Good evening, this is Jay, the man who reads news articles. Now let's see, which one shall I read today? Okay, here we go. BTS announces world tour schedule for 2020. With their new album, Map of the Soul 7, set to drop next month, BTS released the schedule for their new world tour. On January 22nd, Big Hit Entertainment announced that BTS will be kicking off their new world tour, titled BTS Map of the Soul Tour, in Seoul, where the very first concert of the tour will be held. The BTS Map of the Soul Tour poster and Seoul concert main poster were posted on Big Hit Entertainment's official social media on January 22nd. The current schedule for the new world tour only shows the dates and venues that have been confirmed so far. According to Big Hit, more dates will be revealed in the future once they've been confirmed. The tour schedule is quite incredible when you look at the number of shows and their locations. There's a total of 37 concerts in 17 cities in Korea, the US, Canada, Japan, England, Germany, and Spain. The very first show of this massive tour will take place at Seoul Jamsil Olympic Main Stadium on April 11th, 12th, 18th, and 19th. Afterwards, BTS will go abroad to perform all around the world, starting at Santa Clara in the US on April 25th. They'll also perform in LA, Dallas, Orlando, Atlanta, New Jersey, Washington, D.C., and Chicago. The tour will continue in Toronto, Canada, London, England, Berlin, Germany, Barcelona, Spain, and a few cities in Japan such as Fukuoka, Osaka, Saitama, and Tokyo. BTS will be performing on June 13th and 14th as well, but nothing has been revealed yet as to where it'll happen. BTS is the only idol group that can hold a global tour consisting entirely of stadium concerts. A stadium tour, which literally means the shows take place in sports stadiums, cannot be held unless the fandom is so big that there are over 50,000 attendees in every show. Previously, BTS did the Love Yourself Tour and Love Yourself Speak Yourself Tour from August 2018 to October 2019, which consisted of 62 shows in 23 cities around the world. There were about 2.06 million attendees in total. Much like the previous tour, the upcoming BTS Map of the Soul Tour will take place in stadiums or venues that are about as big as sports stadiums. Meanwhile, BTS's upcoming album is already getting tons of attention and fans simply cannot wait for it to come out. Recently, BTS pre-released Black Swan, one of the tracks of their upcoming album, which topped iTunes Top Songs chart in 93 countries. Much to the fans' excitement, BTS will be appearing on The James Corden Show on CBS in the States and perform Black Swan for the first time on January 28th. BTS's new album, Map of the Soul 7, is set to be released on February 21st. It's almost excruciating for fans, known as the ARMY, to wait for the album to drop, let alone the upcoming tour. It seems that 2020 will be another busy year for BTS as well as for the ARMY, which might just become the year that makes history in K-pop. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming content. Also, you can check out the latest news about K-pop boy groups and girl groups on doyuram.com, so be sure to check it out. This has been Jay, the man who reads news articles.